You came. We don't talk about my original. We don't talk about my original Naruto fanfic. We don't talk about that. I was young and dumb. Zach, my Naruto fanfic was so much worse than that. You can't find it. I deleted it because it was terrible. So, story time. For anyone that hasn't heard this, buckle the fuck up, because it is a story. So, when I was a teenage girl, and I was very, this is where my obsession with fictional characters started. So I wrote it wasn't just a Naruto fanfic. It was basically like an isekai plot, okay? And I was dating both Naruto and Ichigo from Bleach. I was fucking deranged. Love him. No, you don't even chat. You're not allowed to say anything until I get to like the worst parts of this, okay? Because it gets worse. It gets so much better. I don't know if better is the word. So this fanfic had like 30 chapters, by the way. 30 fucking chapters, and they weren't small chapters. I want to say like they were like 5,000 words upwards. It was were you secretly dating her? And I'll get to it. It's so fucking bad. It's bad. Chapter 11, I decided to write my first smut chapter. I decided to dabble. Now it's it was terrible. I wanna preface this by saying it was fucking terrible. It was fucking terrible, okay? So in this chapter, I lost my virginity to Ichigo. It gets so much worse than that. Naruto bust into the room after the deed was done, and he was upset. There was an argument. There was a lot of tension. So, you know, he ended up storming out the room because he was like, he basically didn't want any of this drama. So Naruto was upset. I remember writing that he put his hands in his head, like his head in his hands. He was like sitting on the bed. He was like really upset. And I sat down beside him on the bed, and I think I should end this conversation. I think I should end stream. I remember writing that Naruto turned to me and he was like, he wasn't actually that upset. He was just upset that he wasn't the one that got to take my virginity, basically, okay? I don't know what fucking possessed my teenage brain to write this. I don't know what fucking possessed my teenage brain. I thought I was cooking with this one back in the day. Naruto ended up turning around to my self-insert and going, there is a way for me to still be your first. I can use virginity restoration Nojutsu. I basically wrote out this chapter that Naruto did outside while getting ready to do the deed. Yeah. So I lost my virginity twice in one chapter. I'm crying right now, by the way. I grew as a person since then. Is that Stop!
No, you're right. It's my fault. I should have known not to learn English, and I should have just gone deaf.
Bro was filming some Michael Bay shit in her brain. Yeah, I'm not proud of who I was as a person. Nowadays, I don't do self-inserts. I just make characters based on things that I like, you know, I sprinkle little parts of my own trauma into them. Like, ito, we can fight it using way back. I would rather die. You don't understand. I would rather die.